Metamask and Opensea have blocked users in Venezuela and Iran, or at least this is what the news headlines are saying. And this is a big shock because we thought that these wallets are totally decentralized, meaning that anyone can use it. Everyone has access, but of course that's not the case. And most people in this space right now are furious about what is happening. But I think this is actually a good thing, which I will explain in this video. Also in this video, we are going to cover what is happening right now with MetaMask and what this means for the future of crypto, and more importantly, the future of your crypto and whether your crypto is safe. Welcome aboard the Bitcoin Express. My name is Chase. Let's get to it. As mentioned in the intro, we have seen users in Venezuela blocked from accessing services with their MetaMask wallet, and users in Iran banned from OpenSea. And if it happened in Venezuela and it happened in Iran, it means it can happen to you wherever you live in this world. So let's cover what happened. First, we are going to explain the situation with the MetaMask wallet. So the news headlines are saying that MetaMask blocked users, but technically this is not true. And this is a great thread from Tim Copeland on Twitter, which I will leave a link for it down below. And he stated that MetaMask did not block Ethereum transaction in Venezuela. So it wasn't MetaMask, but instead it was the provider that MetaMask relies on. So with the MetaMask wallet, it is a client-side software like browsers and wallets, and are not able to know what country a user is located in because it's client-side software running on the user's device. But by default, MetaMask uses Infura, a centralized service that does block access to some users in some jurisdictions. So in this case, we have decentralized technology running on centralized infrastructure. So of course, if it's running on centralized infrastructure, you can ban certain accounts and you can ban certain countries. So here is the overall summary. Infura restricts access to sanctioned countries. MetaMask doesn't restrict because it's a client-side software, but stays compliant. And here's a great visualization so that you can get a better idea of what is happening. So this is a great tweet that states, again, Infura is the one blocking IP addresses. So it's not MetaMask technically, it is Infura. So if you run your own node, there's no problem. You connect to your node, transact to the blockchain, transaction will complete. But in the case of MetaMask, you broadcast your transaction to Infura, and then Infura broadcasts your transaction. So at this point, this is a centralized point, and your crypto transaction can be blocked. So what's the solution? The main one is running your own node. This is what everyone is saying on Twitter. They're saying, hey, no big deal, run your own node. But this is easier said than done. And this tweet really speaks the truth. It says, if you connect MetaMask to your own node, this is not a problem, but nobody runs their own ETH node, right? People aren't actually going to do this. My opinion is all the people replying on Twitter, just run your own node, are showing off their crypto knowledge because this is not practical. Even when we look at MetaMask alone, we might think it's easy, but it's still very complicated for most people. So the solution here is not to run your own node. It's just not practical. Another solution is using a VPN so you can change or mask your IP address. And this goes further than just crypto, right? Even if you never heard of crypto or you're not involved in crypto, having a VPN is very important for online security. And you never know what types of services you will be locked out of just because of where you live. So VPNs are very important. I myself use ExpressVPN. Another very popular one is NordVPN. And if you don't have a VPN, I definitely would recommend you getting one. Forget crypto for a second, but especially if you're in crypto. And if you want to use ExpressVPN, I do have an affiliate link down below. And with that link, you will get a free 3 extra months. So ExpressVPN, very good. NordVPN is very good as well. And I want to say one more thing about VPN. Like I said, even if you don't use crypto, it's important to use it. But especially if you use crypto, especially in all of these countries around the world, which are going to be blocked due to sanctions, very important to have a VPN. So when we look at what's going on right now, everyone is furious because we thought these services were decentralized. And the reason that this is a good thing, or I believe this is a good thing, is because if this did not happen, we may have not been aware that there was this issue. And we need to work on fixing these issues right now before time runs out. because with regulation getting tighter by the day, eventually there will be a point where it will be so difficult to actually build decentralized infrastructure. We still have time. If we found out, or the public found out, that, MetaMask wasn't as decentralized as we thought maybe in 2 years from now, it may have been too late. And also coming back to MetaMask and us saying, this isn't MetaMask, it's Infura, this is not entirely true. This still is the fault of MetaMask because, as this tweet states, MetaMask and Infura are both owned and developed by consensus. So this position is somewhat disingenuous, given they'd be acutely aware that these changes would impact MetaMask users given their decision to default RPC services to Infura. So MetaMask is not innocent, right? MetaMask and Infura are both owned by consensus. They knew that this would be an issue. Again, this is a good thing that we are finding out about this now so that we can actually work on creating true decentralized infrastructure. So decentralized tech running on decentralized infrastructure. Now, what about OpenSea? What's the deal over there? There's no secret. OpenSea is centralized, and I don't think anyone was shocked or surprised to find out that they can just delete accounts because they've been doing this already for many months and they have been removing projects. So with MetaMask, it was a shock, but with OpenSea, it's a centralized interface. So they can remove accounts, they can delete accounts. But whether you're using OpenSea or MetaMask and you have crypto and NFTs and digital assets, is your crypto safe? And the answer is yes, as long as you have access to your seed phrase. The seed phrase is what holds your crypto. MetaMask is an interface. OpenSea is an interface. But the true crypto is held on the blockchain, which is decentralized. So if you have your seed phrase, whether it's 12 words or 24 words, you have access to your crypto, your NFTs, and your digital assets. So if you ever in the future get locked out of a wallet or a specific wallet is not allowing you to access certain services, you are not locked out of your crypto. You can take your seed phrase and restore it on a new wallet that does support access for whatever it is that you are trying to do. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time.